Now, you'll be wondering, why do we take thermal boost on this one when, like, this gun auto-cools all the time? Because thermal boost will work on half your magazine. Which means once you're in range to trigger discipline in this game, thermal boost is already doing work.
Lockdown sector. Enhanced tactic ready.
Look at that damage. So now, we have a 30% use kill. Okay. Right now, we have a 30% buff. Whenever our Iron Halo's in cooldown right now, with our thermal boost active, it's a 30% range damage buff. While Iron Halo's active, we have a 45% range damage buff. And if we do get damage nuked for whatever reason, that's gonna be crazier. And now we have Discipline active as well, as you can see in the active perk. So we have another 25% damage buff on top of that. Now that's all gone. But the point is, in like a hectic boss fight, we're using all your ammo. You're gonna do work.
Enhanced tactic ready.
Is there any reason to take a two-handed weapon on the bulwark? Because you like it. If you like the two-handed weapon, take the two-handed weapon. This is the worst weapon on him technically, but worse doesn't mean bad. This is something I see come up in conversation a lot recently. It's like people are like, oh, it's the worst on this class. Oh, it's the worst on this class. It's like, okay, but worse does not mean unusable. When we talk about something being viable in a video game, we're asking, like, can this weapon perform well enough to be used at a high difficulty? And that's pretty much true for every gun in the game. This guy.
Anti-psychic tactics. Firewall destroyed.
But since we don't have heavy immunity, you can dodge those, otherwise we can sit right through them.
Iron Halo online. Long range Tyranny reported dead. New path ahead. Route clear. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Observe ground. Suppress elite tyranny unit. Raven put down. Xenos countermeasures successful.
Shoot him in the ass, see? It's much better than here.
Explosive. Ready. Elite level Xenos. Pacified. Iron Halo ready. Relevant high tyranny obliterated. Tyrannid invasion thwarted.
What about damage buff?
Neutralized.
Another question is, was Adamant Hunter worth taking here? Maybe not. I don't think Adamant Hunter's as good as Magazine Restoration, just because the drip feed of HP is a bit better. Because usually on this class, in my experience,
Packing up equipment.
When you do lose HP on this guy, you almost always get back like at least half of it because of how your guns work. So having a perk that triggers on the HP loss but not the CHP loss is usually a bit better than one that requires you to be at low HP. But hey, damage is damage, and like maybe it'll help us later.
Enhanced tactic ready. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat.
All hail the SM2 goat. Where is he?
We approach the reclamation center entrance.
The hive ships are moving into range of the capillary towers. We are in Kadaku's final
You ever play
hours.
Siege? I play a lot of Siege, but Siege mode isn't like, I mean, the patch 13 rework wasn't very interesting, and Siege mode has not really, it's been kind of an undercooked mode for about a year now.
Iron Halo tactics. Elite level Xenos. Pacify.
I'm curious to see what the player numbers are. I'm pretty sure more people play Siege now than they did after, but Siege has not been remotely as popular as it was upon the initial release. But part of that's because part of it's because the mode itself is undercooked.
Cut off its call for aid. Now. Enemy request prevented.
Okay.
Zone removed from combat.
I like Siege for a bit of dumb fun. I think it's actually a more popular mode now than it was in like the year after they released it initially, because Siege mode was really only interesting for a select few players. I think it's actually more casual friendly now than it was before, but
Iron Halo online.
the reason I like Siege is like Siege pushing, stuff like that when it came out, and that's not really even fun anymore. Now it's just grenade launcher spam. It's not even fun to watch.
We are committed to this course. The reclamation machines are inactive.
We must find and wake up all of the machine consoles to reach the battle.
Enhanced tactic ready. Intercepting projectiles. The fortress remains sealed. We have to activate these consoles.
Oops.
Iron Halo ready. High priority Tyranid eliminated. Victor marked our presence. Iron Halo online. Military Club fortress remains sealed. We have to activate these consoles.
Admin Hunter will trigger eventually. One day.
Xenos countermeasures successful.
This gun's actually surprisingly good with thermal boost. I kind of like underestimated how fast this one overheats compared to other options, because the big problem with all the heavy vultures in this game is that they don't overheat very fast. This one overheats very quickly. That's why they have the reinforced gunstrike perk. It actually helps us out here and means you restart damage bonus a lot more quickly.
Then we will remove this material.
down here, isn't it?
Invasive material located.
If we are to fix this, we must destroy the spores that spawn these vines. System accessible.
We'll check for the relic down here, why not?
Enhanced tactic ready.
Consoles require further blessing.
They'll trigger off of half ammo too, so it'll always be on a certain point. That's also true. That's why it's good. You do give up the best perk, but that's okay. Can I just awaken the consoles? That's too much to ask.
Spawn lines inbound.
Yeah, I thought about taking perpetual penetration on this, but that perk is totally redundant. It's already have 4 piercing on the heavy vulture. The only time that's ever really coming into play is against Formigons, and you're already shred through them.
Symptoms indicate the presence
Ever
of
since the body
toxins.
shot damage buff.
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Iron Halo ready. Execute Iron Halo tactics.
Return to available console for reawakening.
Iron Halo online. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Mark Xenos to battle. Specialized bioform neutralized.
That is a lot of extra damage. Feels good. That heavy rework better, given the option to use a knife. I mean, if they gave this guy a melee weapon, he just becomes way more entertaining to play. It really depends, because you gotta think where the 11th edition codex is gonna be like,
Iron Halo ready.
right? But that might affect Space Marine too. If they just suddenly say in like one random codex, like, oh, also you could your heavy here gets a your heavy intercessor gets a combat knife, then why not just add it to the game?
High priority Tyranid eliminate. Enhanced tactic ready.
I was just watching as you have a suppressor on your bolt pistol. It's just the Raven Guard champion skin. Anyone want to do the hard weekly? Dude, that one sucks.
We have to activate these
Also on
consoles.
Disruption, and Disruption, I don't know if it's just me, chat. Disruption eats my frames, like it devours them. Relentlessly devours my frames in this game. Metal, if I picked the tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Thanks for being a pimp, FTG. I don't know if I'm a pimp.
Connection to core controls established. Praise the Messiah. System restoration complete. Primary controls reset.
Halo 1, we can go. Open the door.
I gotta say, this is shockingly effective. Maybe I was sleeping on thermal boost of the heroic heavy vulture.
Head onto the cannons and remind the Xenos of whom they dare to
Me too, is dropping to 30. Yeah, this game's performance is a little sus on some maps. Oh, a relic? Well, now we're just cooking.
Relic possesses restorative properties. Ready for next encounter.
Does it change the sound? Yeah, it does.
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Observe ground. Conversion field operational. Class tyranny. Prepare to counter.
That's what I mean. Your guns get you back some of CHP on this guy that admin hunters don't really like to trigger.
Xeno's countermeasure successful.
Oh, if I've been a tier 1.
Intercepting projectiles.
Alright, let's just do this. We're going to charge is all the way up for thermal boost as well.
Iron Halo online. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Deploying crack grenade. Terminated Lictor class combatant. Ravener kill confirmed.
This week's hard strat is easy as fuck, but bots using FG's combi flamer build. Yeah, the sniper is just cracked in hard strats and off. It's definitely the best class for them right now. I've seen a lot of people say like, oh, Tack's the best class, you know, Bulwark's the best class. And I kind of agreed for a long time, but I was like, wait a second. Sniper just wins 100% of the time, pretty much. Sniper wins 100% of the time on some of the most broken modifier setups in the entire game. That's the really crazy part. And Space Marine 2 is also a game where like you cannot avoid 100% of damage, which means other classes will just suffer and die eventually, where he won't. We're like put it into a 100 match string.
Elite level Xeno. Pacify. None of my combatants before it ravaged more enemies.
Sniper purification is so OP. It certainly is. Pretty nuts. I mistimed that.
Iron Halo online. Ammunition restocked. The lift will take us to the cannons.
I gotta say, I'm getting way more value out of thermal boost this game than I thought I would. Maybe it's not actually much of a gimmick here. I mean, Fortitude is just such an enormously powerful perk that I would obviously recommend that, because then you can kind of just trigger Adamant Hunter and not care. But Adamant Hunter doesn't trigger that much on this guy in general, in my opinion. Like, you kind of have to play around it. You have to, like, damage yourself, which I don't think most players are going to want to do.
Eyes on the Hierophant.
It will fall to the Emperor's might. To the cannons!
Specialized bioform neutralized.
What a nerd. He knows the perk names and how they work. Yeah, it could be Indie Pride. What are you up to, Indy? Are you gassed for Total War 40k? I'd imagine so. What's good? What's up, Jackal? Why everyone's here today? Look at that.
Iron Halo ready. Intercepting projectiles.
You are near the last cannons. You will need to find the manual controls to operate them.
Console located. Enhanced tactic ready. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat.
Defensive cannons active. Targeting system non-function. Initializing secondary system.
Solid hit.
No, what's that? True. Only the biggest 40k game ever.
Skip that hurt.
Bang.
Xenos countermeasures successful. The Hierophant aims its weapons at us. Solid hit.
Defense cannons depleted. Engage auxiliary generators to resume fire.
Iron Halo ready. Zone for contact. Ready anti-psychic tactics. Specialized. Expel. Activate the generators. Recharge the last cannons. Zone throw neutralized. Feed the cannons with the energy from the generators.
Oh, that's awkward.
Iron Halo online. The Hierophant aims
That's where heavy immunity's nice, because you wouldn't have, God, I hate this finale.
Iron Halo protocol in progress.
This finale is the only part of this mission I don't like. Everything else is fine.
Generators.
Yeah, if you're really trying to min-max field adjustment, okay.
Conversion field operational.
Oh, Termagon's gotta die. Termagants actually do a surprising amount of HP damage.
Generator active expels its pollution. Cannons ready.
What's up with the gray border on his name? That's because he's a verified YouTuber. After like 100k subs, you get a big old plaque that confirms you are. I mean, I guess a YouTube verified guy.
Again successful. Cannon targeting enabled.
Bang.
That hurt it. The Hierophant aims its weapons at us. Keep space from material's biological waste.
You've played 2 heavy games since the cave was released. I can start anytime. Start playing more anytime. Think about how much fun you could be having.
Solid hit.
Oh my god, it's dropping right on me.
It expels its pollution.
Oh, we just fucking died. We're too powerful.
Become defiled by the
Can I even hit him from here?
explosions.
Yes.
It is death.
I think I've ever shot them from over there before.
Recharge the last cannons.
I mean, this guy's gonna miss his shots like entirely here now. Now this game always gives you like one extra horde, I find. So every time I play
Sending projectiles.
on this fucking map, yeah, do that. Now all you guys need to die. Yeah, every time I play this map, it always gives me like one horde more than I wanted. I want none, so I should say it really gives me infinitely more. This is risky business, not actually. Okay.
Engaged. We can fire the defensive cannons. Iron Halo online. Engaging elite countermeasures. Phoenix displaying evasive behavior. Elite level Xenos. Classified. It expels its pollution.
I don't know, directly landed on my face.
Iron Halo ready. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Elite Tyranid unit sighted. Zoanthrope tag. Engage light shields. Zoanthrope. Perk. Xenos countermeasures. Successful. The Hierophant aims its weapons at us.
Now, I'm pretty sure Admin Hunter has triggered for a grand total of, well, I don't know what we're gonna do here, hold on. I'm pretty sure Admin Hunter's triggered for a grand total of like 3 seconds here in our match. Probably less than that, actually.
One line. Steer clear of
Alright, we're just doing this now. Here, bang. How do you feel about the combi Melta on Tactical? It's actually pretty good. Actually makes up for like a lot of his struggles, where it gives you stagger, it gives you HP back, it gives you pretty decent ammo economy, it gives you horde clear options. I like that gun. I don't think it's like a top tier option. I think it's just solidly mediocre. Pretty good. I would take it over the normal vultures. Say that. What a hoot that was. You're about to have it last longer before you stim this true. That's the problem with thermal boost is you're actually pretty squishy if you lose all of your HP.